and zombies.
The world wants to know, where has Arthur McIntosh gone?
Hello there, my lovely videotape worms. Looking for a scary good time tonight, huh? A little romp in the dark, perhaps? Well, you've come to the right place. That is, if you're looking to end up as a permanent fixture in this black and white hellhole I've been calling home lately. But hey, you and I are in for one hell of a ride tonight. You know, I have to say, when I said I wanted a part in one of Willard's movies, I didn't mean permanently. Sheesh, your gal shows a little interest, and the next thing you know, they're putting you up on our shelf. What is it with the men in my afterlife? It's been hell watching this movie over and over again. But with you on the scene, I've got a new script that's just dying to sink its teeth into you. I mean, I bent over backwards to give this thing a rewrite, which is odd because usually bending over forward is so much more useful. Oh, I just kill myself sometimes. So what do you say? Let's give little Willie some unpleasant dreams.
Oh man, who the hell turned off all the color?
I'll give you one guess.
Willard!
Bingo.
Surprise, surprise.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the little series of explaining Call of Duty Easter eggs while being quiet.
Whatever's going on around here is about to come to a screeching halt. You hear that, Willard? Your film ain't about to get
I would say this Easter egg is kind of on the medium difficulty. A lot of it is just collecting your sticker collection. So as soon as you open up the entire map, there's no soul boxes, there's no wave round endings, there's no
From the 80s Space Cadet back to a brainless 50s Space Cadet. I think we finally found your range, Sally. Now let's capitalize on that brainless aspect. And of course I do mean quite literally. We've got cast members to feed, you know.
there's no specific step that takes forever. It is a lot of just collecting up the entire sticker collection. Sort of, well, not like Zombies in Spaceland. Zombies in Spaceland was like 2 things at most. This is more like... It's not even Horizon Drag, because Horizon Drag had a lot of... this map is its own beast. I would say I actually enjoy this map and all of its steps. The only step that's a little weird is the science one, but even that step honestly isn't that difficult if you know what you are inherently doing, or if you just know the like a good guide, or not guide, a good translator for all the chemicals. I will do my best to find.
Make yourself right at home. Mikasa es sukasa.
I will do my best for the science step to find like photos or screenshots of all of the chemicals, all the chemical locations, and all these super chemicals, the things you actually need to make. But for now, let me explain the first few things. So you want to come out to the drive-in theater door, which is, I believe, where the what's this called? The hailstorms side. That's the way you want to go, because it has a lot of our very first steps. The first thing I want you to create is this right here on this table. It's the seismic wave generator.
Is it too late to admit I never really paid
Obviously
much
the blueprint's
attention
right
in
there
shop
where I
class?
just picked up. Then you're going to want to pick up this donut.
What the heck is this
Then there
for?
is the actual, I don't know what this thing's called. There's the actual stand for it. And the last part is actually in the kiddie park in front of the drive-in theater. It's this, that piece right there. I don't know what these pieces are called.
Hey,
I'm sure they have specific names, but I don't know them. Yeah, so make that, pick it up. You don't need it right now. Make sure to pick up that slip of paper right there.
what the? What am I
You're gonna need
supposed
that
to
for a
do
later,
with this?
later step. And I think that's all in this area for now. Yeah. The most difficult part about this map is the chemical creation, and that is honestly really simple. I'll help out with the math. It's just simple addition, and I think there's only one multiplication, but we'll get there when we get there. A lot of this map is honestly pretty creepy, because there's not a lot of, there's apocalypse vibes because of the Godzilla-esque creature in the water and the very empty town, but whenever it comes to actual like zombie destruction, there's honestly not a lot of zombie related destruction on this map.
Insta-kill.
Do please hurry up and
I want
donate
you
your-
to pick this little battery pack right here.
Only this one's filled with things that want to suck your brains through a straw. Oh, and what a scene that would be!
I'm also going to pick up pack and heat. Actually,
Awesomely gorgeous, everything looks
let me
with
do
some
on the
color.
money first because I need money. To make this as effective as possible, I'm just going to run around a little bit. By the way, my perk cards are all the ammos, explosive touch on the money, Irish luck because I enjoy gambling, and pack and heat. The reason for this is it's the perks I feel most comfortable with. If you want to choose different cards, maybe you enjoy a different set of cards, that is all you. You choose what you like. If you want to do the 5 basic ones, I highly suggest picking up Mana Up, and I'll show you why. There's a part in the boss fight that is way easier with Mana Up. I don't really have any specific suggestions for the perk candy. If you're on console, make sure to pick up Deadeye Dewdrops. That's a really good perk since it's here. If you're on PC, that's not really necessary, but that's up to you.
Watch the rough stuff, Daddy-o. Nothing up my sleeves. I need some ammo like right now, dog. Ow! Bruising for a bruising or what?
Double money.
Newsflash. Pay no attention to the bimbo in
Really
the
good.
dress. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
Sounds good to me, Daddy-o.
Perhaps I need to send you somewhere where no one will hear
That's a
your
really good
screams,
money run.
my dear.
Especially this early. Hello? Oh, it's this rave. Okay.
This set needs a reset. That is exactly what it needs, Daddy-o.
Are we still earning multiplier? Oh, yeah, we are. we can grind up a little bit more points before my card runs out. Not really.
All gassed up and ready to tear up.
I'm getting 40 each and every.
What a drag.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Just to get another double money is insane. Okay. I'm gonna use it while I got it. I was gonna go get the cleaver. It's a double money, so I might as well make use of what I have.
Double the dough sounds good to me, Daddy.
No. Okay. I'm pretty sure in every single video
You never can tell if this
I've taken it down in some way, somehow.
Not the smell, the decor, or the idea that I'm dead. But
I'm
as long
pretty
as
sure
there's
in
a way
every
out,
single video
I'm
I've
good.
taken it down, and I don't know how to feel about that. Okay.
Not my favorite flavor, but
Let's see what our Irish luck gives
never
us.
tasted very good to me.
I'm not even sure if I killed you myself we could get something usable. So I am beginning to consider joining the cast for such an occasion.
That would be pretty decent if I get like the Mauler or Auger. If I get a good LMG. For now we're just gonna run through the map. Ooh, let's pick up this cleaver. Inside the supermarket, there's a shark. You should pick up that cleaver. But because I have this points, I'm going to open up the map because the more this map more of the map is opened up, the easier that
Just take your pick. Don't forget. The more blood, the better.
the easier this will become. So I'm just gonna run around, open up quite a bit of the map. I'm not gonna pick up any parts just yet. Although just so you're aware, that is one of them right there. But like I said, I'm not going to pick them up because all I want to do is open up the map just to make this slightly less complicated. Go through the pool area. Go through Elvira's. It's actually a really good pick by Irish Luck. That's really awesome, actually. And finish up the loop.
Welcome to the just as bad as the other side of town.
Welcome to the other side of town where things get worse. Much worse.
Now that almost all of the map is opened up, we can do the entire Easter egg on scene 6. That's most of what this Easter egg is. Now is just collecting things, which isn't bad. It's a very calm Easter egg as long as you have a friend. There's only two steps that I would say on solo is actually pretty difficult, and that it does not actually include the science Easter egg. Real quick, go to the side of the gas station and pick this up. We're gonna want it. Kinda not yet though. I'm gonna collect a few more points. Just to collect a few more points. Then we're gonna go pick up the power switch. I'll show you that location. Then we're gonna get our first zombie part, which is kind of what you want to focus on first. As without it, the rest of the Easter egg just doesn't happen. Sorry, he was kind of annoying. Ooh, I don't know where the first soldier died. That's gonna be a problem. But it would have to be around here, I'd imagine. That might be an issue. So, a part of the... I hope it just hasn't dropped yet. A part of the zombie parts is the first army guy you get, he will explode, and one of the things he'll drop is a zombie leg. You're going to want that leg. So as soon as you see the first army guy, try to remember where you killed him or just pick up the leg immediately. I'm probably going to have trouble now. Also place your seismic generator as soon as you pick up the handle, because we're going to need that. He's going to spin around. Yeah. Which sucks, but it is what it is. Oh, I guess I can just place it down. I'm not losing out on points or anything. Now we hear strong power. Real quick, I want you to pick up, I want you to go underneath the screen, underneath the bridge. There's a piece right there. I want you to pick that up. It's one of 3 memorabilia we need. I'm going to show you the second one real quick as well. Second one is underneath this red car, in between Elvira's and the pool. Go to the front right tire, pick that up underneath it. There's a third one, but I'm not going to worry about that right now.
Lookout point ain't happening, Daddy-o.
Oh wait, the third one's literally right here, in between Elvira's and the dirt path. Right in the gate is that mirror. That is all 3 memorabilia. It's pretty cool path. Let's go turn on power, maybe pick up some of our perks, and then we will pick up all of our perks, and then we will start collecting all the zombie parts. I just hope I can find the leg. Yeah, it's already dropped. The leg has most definitely already dropped, so I gotta go looking for that. This is probably gonna be the thing that takes the longest amount of time for me, because if you don't remember where it is, it can be really difficult amongst the bodies to find it. We only killed zombies in a few areas, so I don't imagine it'll be too far away, but I do imagine it could be a little annoying to find. Also, this is where your control box goes. Make sure to place that down while I look for this leg. That's an arm, not what we're looking for. Looking for the leg.
You look much better now. Watch the rough
I don't know where he
Daddy-o.
died at. Yeah, it's definitely already dropped, because I feel like it would have dropped sooner rather than later by now. Where is it? Where could it have been? If you want to turn on these bridge connections, you can. I don't really do that, mostly because I don't find a need for them. I think I've opened up the entire map now. Where is this leg? We're gonna have trouble doing this. Now that I don't know where the leg is. I'm gonna go around and collect perks. Maybe we'll get lucky and the leg will show itself. I doubt it, but we can always be hopeful. Make sure to hold your grenade, by the way. Hold normal grenades because you'll need them for this right here. Make sure to hit that tree. We'll pick up that leg.
Whoever you belong to ain't gonna be doing the jitterbug anytime soon, Daddy-o.
Ooh, I forgot about racing stripes. I want that.
I'm not really into track and field, but if I was, this would be the stuff.
I was gonna hit a box. I was gonna hit a mystery box, mystery wheel. Do you hold my leg? No. Yeah, it's definitely already dropped by now. God, that's annoying. It's annoying because he's somewhere and I don't know where. I might need to pause the recording real quick to look back. I normally wouldn't all, but I'm way too invested in this game, in this round, now that I've done this, to go back. So there might be a quick edit.
Anyone who says diamonds are a girl's best friend hasn't tried these yet.
It's not going to be back here. It's going to be inside that area, or it's going to be hidden kind of somewhere right here. If it ain't here, I imagine it would be somewhere amongst these paths, because there's only 2 places I killed a majority of the zombies. I always forget that step. Or that step, that little problem. I don't see it anywhere.
Now, you're in the right state of mind. You're worse than the varsity team.
Like, seriously, I don't see it anywhere. I'm gonna get the zombie count down. Ooh, we need batteries. You're gonna need 3 batteries for these 2 radios. The first one's right here. Okay. He said I do, so I don't care. Alright. Back on the hunt for this leg.
These F&F cards ain't gonna play themselves, Dollface.
Could use packing heat. Nah, I should save it for another time where my F&F doesn't give me something amazing like the wheel, weapon wheel. Pull. I guess I could go hit the mystery box twice. Make sure to pick up this the cylinder on the orange couch.
These are the moments when you're glad you paid some attention in chemistry class.
If I were to guess, it would be somewhere around here, but I don't see it anywhere. It'd be glowing green. It's a leg. It normally drops right after the first army zombie's death. Alright, I'm gonna go back in the recording. I'll be right back. Okay, so upon further review, the leg does not seem to have dropped. I don't know why. I don't know how. As the most army zombies were killed here. I don't see any leg. I see 0 legs. The only thing this guy dropped is an ammo clip. And then the second most area, which is where I killed the first army zombie, but I can't seem to find it for some reason, is in this area right here. Literally this hole right here is where I've killed the most army men and where the first few were killed all in all. But I see no leg. I see neither leg nor hint at a leg. Chat, is my game bugged? Am I already cooked? Alright, I'm gonna go on with the Easter egg. I'm gonna act like that's not an issue. And maybe it'll just drop randomly. I highly doubt it, but maybe it will. What do we need to do then?
You might want to get some of those windows covered up, Dollface.
I'm gonna go hit the mystery box to try and collect our weapon. And then I am going to then I'm going to continue focusing on the army guys, or not army guys, yeah, the army zombie, as we kind of need him, to be frank. To be frank with y'all. You know what? Yeah, that works.
That happened in Vegas.
I'm fine with this. Still hasn't dropped.
You've got a lot more than me on your map now, Daddy-o.
It's so strange that hasn't dropped yet.
You can fill these pockets with that kind of scratch every day, Daddy-o.
Where did she go?
What's the rough stuff, Daddy-o?
Okay. Other body parts. We haven't given Elvira her book. We don't even have her book. Alright, so now that the power is on, we can go back to the diner and pick up Elvira's book for her, which is what she needs to help us out. And then she'll give us a vial of which we will need to kill zombies with the cleaver, which is going to be scene 8 to scene 9, which means it's still a one-shot, which is good for us. There we go. There's the book. It's in that safe right there.
Piss to yourself, buddy boy.
hit this real quick, although I hope it doesn't kill the zombie.
But shattering is just fine too. Besides,
Okay, it doesn't because he spawned near us. Good, good, good.
eventually.
Ah, that's annoying. It's gonna haunt me. It's gonna haunt me for this entire time. Oh, we need to give the booktail back. Sorry, I got sidetracked looking for the leg again. I doubt it's here, to be honest. I'm sure we're just bugged, and I should just reset already. Ooh. We need to... There's a chance we could... There's a chance I'm doing this wrong. Because we need to chop them... We might need to chop them up with the cleaver. Which, we can figure that out. Because I need to chop up zombies with the cleaver anyway.
Ooh, somebody must really want me to come out and play. Careful what you ask for. I can get nasty.
And while we're doing... Well, she yaps about that, I can go show you the rest of the science, the chemistry table.
Itsy bitsy problem that I know you're just stuck. You see in my spell book, she's gonna need a little something special to get her kicking. Something
We can pick up this valve assembly for a trap. And then this is the actual piece you need. But I'm going to place the valve assembly onto the propane tank.
Little Willie, I do have a few tricks up.
And then, like I said, this is the last piece to the chemistry set, which you will need to pick up. And now we can start filling the green vial for Elvira. And then we can also get our cookies, because we're going to need this. Oh, while we're at the campsite. In the campsite, in this campfire, there's your second target. You do need to... Oh! So, guys, small thing that I guess I didn't know until just now. You need to melee the army guys to have the leg drop. I thought you just shot them. I guess it was just coincidence that I've meleeed them every single time. And it has worked out like that. Crisis averted. We can go on with the Easter egg. That's biospecs. I guess that doesn't really matter anymore now, does it?
Just as bad as the other side of
So now that you have the chemistry table set, the memoirs, and we just need to fill up the vial and get Elvira out. I'm not too shocked that we're on C9 doing this, but I kind of wish we weren't, to be honest. if I'm just gonna be straight up. I kind of want to reset the zombies. You're going to want to keep the Kendalls, by the way, so please do not get rid of your Kendall. She's very important. Alright, now that your green vial is filled, we can go give it back to Elvira, because we have a few things we need to pick up. Then we're going to get the crowbar. That'll allow us to do basically everything else.
Cause sometimes a girl's gotta do things lickety-split, dollface. Worse than the varsity.
Here you go, Elvira.
Ooh, you know just how to get a gal all hot and bothered. Now you'll just give me a second so I can
Yes,
change
yes,
into
get off your
something
seat,
a little
please.
more comfortable, and we can
Please get out of your
this
seat.
show on the road.
Pick up your ear-ad and let's go. Thank you. Let's go.
Stick with that brainless bimbo and you're gonna end up seafood.
Hey! Ripping my foot.
What's funny is I don't think he's actually lying about that, considering the end of the Easter egg is us fighting the devil. The end of the super Easter egg is us fighting the devil. So he's only like half lying.
I better make like a little pig.
Alright.
So if
As
I
soon
were
as
them,
Elvira opens up the
I'd be
portal,
using
which
bricks.
is opened by you
Hear that,
bringing her
Lilith?
over to it,
Bricks.
press that button,
Not
go through, pick this head up, and that's the whole reason we're going to need to do it 2 more times for that cabinet I just pointed at, and for the O that's inside of there, but don't worry about me saying O. We can now swap to the crowbar because we have a lot of stuff to beat up. Make sure Audacity's recording. Okay, it is. Crowbar's in the little maintenance area in the pool. Hopefully Elvira does not kill that zombie, as I don't want the round to come just yet. Ooh. While Elvira is out of her seat, we should probably make sure we pick up her mirror. And make sure we do that before she inevitably runs away and she flipped around, which kind of sucks. But you want that. Just hold F after she's gone. It's a easy thing to forget, but a few things we want to pick up is we want to pick up the last 2 mirrors for the zombie step, and hopefully you turned on the deep freezer trap by now, as you kind of need to do that. One of the mirrors is on this car crash right here in front of the gas station is a mirror sitting right here. Hit that with your crowbar and down.
You know what I love about the 50s?
A second mirror will fall down.
Look good, dollface.
Hopefully you've used the deep freezer trap. You're gonna hit this pig meat right here to break it, and pick up the torso. The last piece you need for the zombie, and then we want to go to the campsite for our last mirror. Which we need to go there for Pack-a-Punch anyway. We're going to unlock double pack because we're going to need that too. I guess you shouldn't inherently be worried about how high of a round you're on, but that is up to you. Not my game, fool. gonna hit this mirror right here, pick up the glass shard inside the bathroom. Then I'm gonna go into the projection room again. Hit the button again, go through here again, and pick up the alien fuses. This is for double tack, by the way. And just to make sure we've done everything with the crowbar, I'm going to show you how to get the nuclear codes. Like I said, a lot of this stuff can all be done really quickly, really easily. It can also be really annoying because making this guide, this video, is sort of going to be a pretty difficult step-by-step process to keep up with. And also, I don't think I've stopped talking since the video has started. Whew. 4818. Inside the office area, right after this restaurant, is that blue code down there. With that blue code, you're going to go to 4 different pipe locations. And you're going to, it doesn't matter which, I'm going to make this clear. It does not matter which number you put into which pipe, as long as each pipe has one of each number. So I have 4818. It doesn't matter which pipe assembly has the 4, has the 8, has the 1, and the 8. Just as at the end, all of them can be 4818. It's just easy to go in order. So now this is 4. It'll go back and forth. If you mess up, don't worry. You don't need to restart the step all the way. Just hit it again. It'll swing to 10 and come back. We're just going to do a big loop. To explain what I was trying to emphasize earlier, if I put this one down as 4 and that one at 8, it wouldn't matter. Just as long as it comes out to 4818. Of course, your number will be different, so don't worry of that. That's now 8. Next location is in the pool area, inside that maintenance room where we got the crowbar. And for me, this was 1. And then the last one is at the gas station. Here. Come on, be quick, be quick, be quick. Gosh darn it. Does Elvira stay here? Holy Elvira. How long are you gonna stick around for, girl? Alright, 4818. Good. And then you can go back to the room where the blue numbers were, and the safe will now be opened up. Ta-da-da! And that is your, that's your code for the nuke. So you're going to want to write that down, take a picture of it, it doesn't matter, just make sure to remember it. So now that we have everything we need, we're going to start working on the actual Easter egg itself. This is now the entire sticker pack collection. Ooh, we can pick up the... I should probably finish up the double pack. Dang it! I didn't even know that spawned. By picking up the cleaver. Yeah, maybe we back away from that. sense. What the heck, man? I didn't want to progress the round. That's okay. I don't know what that is, but whatever. This ain't worth it.
Ain't happening, Daddy-o.
So you might be wondering, hey Clean, why haven't you picked up bomb stoppers if you're going to use the Kindles? Well, because we're going to double pack them, and whenever they're double packed, they don't do explosive damage to the player, so there's no need to worry about it. Okay.
Our finale is ready to be shot, and I've got big plans for this scene. Oh, and don't forget to bleed immensely. You'll need that
Really?
to really sell your death.
I gotta spawn big guy right now, really. Big guy's easy, it's just a bigger craw shooting in the back. He's really simple. The worst thing about him is he can flash, but just look away from it and you won't get affected. I kinda need him to charge. Because when he charges, he does like a little... There's like a... He needs to do like a like he has asthma. If you played Valorant or CSGO, this will be perfect for you. Because you'll already be used to dodging flashes. There you go. See how simple that was? Ooh, and an insta-kill. Awesome. Really good drop by him.
You're ruining my movie! One job! Why is it so hard for you to just die?
Ooh, and another battery. Ugh. And we filled up our vial. This is going well. This is going well. We're on Team 12, which I don't appreciate. But this is going well. And we have another battery, you know, in case the first one broke. For whatever reason. Now that you have your filled up vial, we can go to... the generators, where you powered on the switch. Real quick, I'm going to insert this
I have
battery.
discovered that lipids and clean ethanol, when mixed properly, form glycerol.
I'm just going to go ahead and assume he goes, which doesn't actually work. It doesn't, we don't actually need this. I'm sorry. Anyway. So this is the generators with your filled vial and your alien fuses. We can place both of those things right there, and then hit this electric tab, which will power the alien fuses. As seen here. You don't need to wait for the electricity to die out. I was waiting just so that the zombie didn't follow me in, and we lost that. That's the only reason why. But I'm going to go back into the projection room, install the alien fuses, and then pack my Kindles. My Kindle, I should say.
You'll never wrap production on this film if you sit in the projector room all day!
Creating baby's
One
breath.
last shot, and it only requires you to die!
Alright, and now we can start doing the zombie step. Whenever you have all the body parts and all the glassware, you can put the zombie parts on this table, and then the actual glass goes right here, on this medicine table, and then on this MRE box. Now, this step is technically RNG, however, I found that there are 5 specific numbers this step uses every single time. Now, I don't know if that's different for everyone, however, my 5 numbers have been every single time 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. Now, I don't know if that's the same for everyone, like I said, or if that's just like a bug or something. I don't know. However, I'm going to pretend that it's not, as it has been really consistent.
So that's what that went to.
I guess
Go
we
figure.
gotta put that punch card in first.
I don't think that was supposed to happen, Dollface.
Alright, our first number is 3. And then that's how I do it every single time. I literally go 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. And then if it's 8, I do 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's just that over and over again. I know your nuclear code can be anything. Anything at all. Also, I suggest taking a picture of this or writing it down just so you remember what the code is. I am not going to do that. I don't think I'll need to, but I highly suggest it if you don't have good short-term memory, as you can quickly look at it before.
Relax, would ya?
You're annoying, mister. What was it? 3-5, 3-4. I'm dogging on people who have bad short-term memory, and then my short-term memory is just as bad. Jeffrey, that's rough, buddy. Anyway.
You're
Oh my
spamming
god,
my
3,
style.
5, 4. It's probably 3, 5, 4, 8, 6, but who knows. You know, normally I have better luck with the zombie spawns giving me time, but not this time apparently. He's spawning in right now. If I could get you to spawn there again, that'd be awesome. If I could get you, girly, if you could spawn there again, that'd be so cool. Three, 5, 4, 8, 6, 8. There we go. So you're going to need to do this step twice, as the first beam only reconstructs the zombie, as you can see. The second beam is actually what turns it into the key. Sorry, I'm readjusting myself. It'd be pretty uncomfortable, you know. But like I said, all I do is 3, 4, 5, so it's probably 8 or 6. Wow. And then start it again. The beam can't hurt you or other zombies, so don't worry about running around in here. Pick up your key, and voila.
Yourself, buddy boy.
You are now like 70% through the Easter egg, not including the boss fight. Good job. I'm very proud of you. Moving on. We can now open up the door. However, we need to do something real quick. We need to figure out our O, and we need to set our color scheme so we know what numbers we're looking for. So the first thing I want you to do is come to the pool side to the reception, and I want you to look in this corner. Mine is 16. Yours will not be 16, or maybe it will if you're lucky enough, but mine is 16. You gotta remember that. You remember that? You gotta remember that, or write it down, or take a picture of it. Do whatever you want, man. Inside the trailer, where we have gone twice for the alien fuses and the head, on the fridge is one of the O's. You will see it pretty clearly. It's marked down in a chalk. I'll show you what it looks like, so you know the locations. But I'm only going to show you what it looks like this one time. Right there, you see that O right there? That's what it looks like. It's on the fridge. That one's 15. Considering I'm multiplying my number by 16, I I would think it's 15, because I'm sure the number's meant to be high. If you check, we're figuring this out for this number right here. Oh. So your number can be any number at all, except for this one. This one can be a lot of numbers, but it stays the same the entire time. There's no other locations for it. There's no way it is wrong. But my numbers, the only way the only way that my M is 16 would mean my O would have to be 2 if I'm meant to be 33, 34, 35, 36, if that's my range. Which I bet I will find it can't be that. That is way too high. The increment won't be very high. There's 4. Okay, we have a candidate of 4. However, that's 64, and that's still an extremely high increment. I wonder if the numbers change on the screen. I'm interested. I haven't checked this, so we're about to do this. We're about to do a little exercise together. Currently the increments are 30, I think it's 33 to 36. Yeah, it's 32 to 36. If I change this, do these numbers change as well? No. Let's go check the trailer, which I think is at the campsite this time. Yep. And I'm sure the trailer will be 2, because that's the only way this makes sense. Press the button, go back through the portal. Yeah, it's 2. So I guess that's a quick way you can figure out what your O is by looking at your M and then looking at the computer and going, well, the only way this makes sense is, so we have 32, which I think means we're red, which means we're in the right color scheme. By the way, you multiply your M by your O. That creates your I number, this number right here, and it tells you which color scheme you need to be in, which I need to be in green. Yep. Because 16 times 2 equals 32. 16, and then we know that my increment can't be 15, because then we're way too high, and they want to be close enough that you have to check the computer, but you don't need to, especially if it's a high number like that. It can't be 15, it can't be or I think that was 12, because that is again way too high, and it can't be 4 because it's 64. That's way too high as well. It would have to be 2, because that's close enough to the TV's range. If you get a number that's like, if your M is 8 and then your O can be like 6 or 5, then you would go color by color and you would check each one of these spots if they're crossed out. And I hope, nope, that's not crossed out. I'll show you what crossed out looks like, just so you know in the future what crossed out looks like. Yeah, here it is. So that's how you know O is not for. It's crossed out. And you would need to do that for red, green, and blue. Luckily, I just got lucky this round. So while you're in your, once you know what your color scheme needs to be, I'm going to open this up just to get in here. I want you to take a picture, screenshot, write them down. I don't care what you do, but you're going to want to collect everything on these boards, because we're going to need them for a later step. So one's in the garage, one is on the beach. Hold on, actually I'm going to go to this one first. Behind the supermarket is another one, near the trash cans. Actually, I'm going to do the loop around this way. So one's in the garage, one is behind here. Take a picture of it, screenshot. I'm just taking a picture of it on my phone. Then one's in home base. This is home base right here. This right here. The one is behind Elvira's. Ta-da-da. Take a picture of that. Screenshot it. Like I said, I don't care what you do. One is at the campsite. And one is at the beach. So take a picture, screenshot those. All you need to do, as soon as you have, there should be 6 in total, and I'm going to double check I have my 6. Yep, I have my 6. There should be 6 in total. Once you have your 6, you can move on to the next step, which I believe is, yep, it's the actual science step. This is considered the most annoying step, and that's because of how many...
Staring at my goods isn't going to get us out of here, honey.
That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to bring the color back. There we go.
Ooh, this sock hop is turning out to be
I
one
go into
far
it.
out place.
One of the greatest classic homages of all time. And here you are, fucking up a masterpiece!
The synthesis of 3-methyl-2,4-dinitrobenzene includes creating a mixture of nitric and sulfuric acids while introducing toluene.
I'll do my best to look for correct information on all the crafting recipes and such. I personally use the description of Mr. Dalek JD's video on the radioactive thing, because just having this information in my brain is not enough. I don't hold that much information. Anyway. You want to go around to the 2 radios that you placed batteries in, and you just want to interact with them until you hear the doctor say, "This works."
Reaction in the synthesis of 3-methyl-2,4-dinitrobenzene, the methylbenzene solution will need to be washed with sodium bicarbonate and nitric plus acetic acid. To produce 3,4-dinitroxymethylpropane, combine formaldehyde, acetaldehyde, and nitric acid to make an aldehyde sludge. Finish by mixing the sludge with acetone. Final recrystallization of dinitro with methanol
I don't
is
think this
required
one-
for 3-methyl-2,4-dinitrobenzene.
Yeah, this one doesn't. This one doesn't have the information we're looking for, so I'm going to go to the other one, and hopefully that'll tell us the information we're looking for. We're looking for the doctor to literally go, this chemical works. We need this chemical. You need to know this is the chemical we're looking for. Oh, and this isn't like extremely necessary. However, you're going to want to pick up the crowbar as well.
Octahydro-25-nitro-347 parazosine may be difficult to produce.
Ow! Are
Shortages
you
in
cruising
supplies.
for a bruising or what?
Given the circumstances, 3-methyl-2,4-dinitropenzene will give us the most bang for the buck. I do believe that if it were to be 45 all over again, that 3,4-dinitroxymethylpropane would be the leading candidate to end this crisis of epic proportions.
So I think the propane one is the one that we need to... Oh, wait, no. I was wrong. This is still rewinding, isn't it? Okay. I forgot what the original chemical was, he said. Oh, yeah. Him mentioning 1945 was not correct. So we kind of just need to wait for that tape to rewind because I forgot what the chemical was, and I'm not pausing this recording again to go back and re-listen to it. Let's take a really stretch. Oops. Yeah, in the meantime, I guess I can explain to you how this step works. So on these boards, there's this top number and this left number. I want you to take from the photos you took out, from the photos, the screenshot, whatever you did to collect the information, inside your color filter, because the numbers change depending on the color filter you're on. Inside your color filter, you're going to take the top number and the left number and add those together. And that's this chemical's number. Now let's say I was doing hexamine and full sulfuric acid. That's 10 plus 9 plus 3. So 12. So that's 22. And then you're going to take your O, which for me was 2, because 16 times 2, the O equals 2. And you're going to subtract that. So that was 22. If we were combining hexamine, fulson phenylsulfuric acid, I would take the top and left number and combine those. I'm going to do that with the other chemical and combine that. And then we're going to combine those two numbers, which in total would have been 22 for me. And then you're going to do that, and you can subtract it by your O, and that equals 20. If we were combining those two chemicals, that'd be that. That would be... that would be what we would put in... Oh wait, I haven't put this. That's what I would put into there. Of course, this is on full color, so those aren't my actual numbers. That's just the example. So you want to take your color filter on the photos, the screenshot, whatever you did, and do it that way. And it does not matter the amount of chemicals you're adding. I think you can only do a max of 4. Yeah. You can only do a max of 4. So if you had 3, you're going to take the top and left number on that diamond, on all 3, going to combine them. And then you're going to combine the total of those 3 numbers and then subtract your O like normal. I'll make a complicated graph so you can see what I'm talking about. And then I'll probably for the... Actually, I could just do it right here. So if I was doing hexamine, phenylsulfuric acid, and phenyl, I know that hexamine and phenylsulfuric acid equals 22. And phenyl is 9 plus 8. On full color. This isn't my actual numbers. It's 9 plus 8, so that's 17. So 22 plus 17 would be 39. And then I would subtract 2 from it because O equals 2. So it would be 37. So if I was combining those 3 chemicals, I would put 37 into that box. Or whatever I just said. I'm going to assume it was 37. But that's how you do that step. Alright, now that I've explained that, let's go see if, our tape has rewinded. If it hasn't, I'll just flip around and we'll figure it out from there. Because I need more money anyway to double pack my guns. Yeah, it's still rewinding. Yeah, I need more money to double pack my guns anyway, so we won't even worry about it too much. We're gonna burn through scene 13 as well, just because it'll probably be a good idea for us to do so. I'm gonna go back to my looping spot. Oh my god, stop saying Daddy-O! I missed all of them. Everything's okay. Everything is fine. Some nuke in front of me. Where's our... There it is. I'm gonna double pack the kettles first, just to make sure those don't kill me if I need to use them ever. Which I think I'll need them soon. But we're gonna get down to one my zombie. This wave, and then we'll double check with our favorite friend, Mr. Doctor. I also learned that the colorful dots that you see on the guns are actually molecular structures. Yeah, that's right. I just figured that out. You know, because science. Science and stuff, you know? You know? I'm a science guy. You know, I consider myself a science guy. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Raymond's motor oil. Let's go check in with the doctor now. Hey, doctor.
I don't think the creation of 2,4-propane 3,5 tetranitrites will effectively do the job required.
You're cramping my style.
Sir, can you...
But its reaction time may not be adequate given the situation at hand.
Sorry, buddy. You're gonna need to redo that for me one more time.
Octahydro 2,5-nitro-3,4,7 parazosine may be difficult to produce due to shortages in supplies. Given the circumstances, 3-methyl-2,4-dinitrobenzene will give us the most bang for the buck.
342 benzene. Benzene, eh? So I'm going to keep this in the video because I'm not afraid to say I don't know all the chemicals and stuff. I'm not putting into my mind 3,4-methyl-2,4-dinitrobenzene. Denitro and racing fuel. Isn't denitro really easy to make as well? Methylbenzene, baking soda, and then, yeah, methylbenzene is really easy to make as well. Paint, drain opener, detergent. Okay, it's not that easy. It's not the easiest. But, like I said, this will be short, simple, and sweet. Especially since I know what I'm making now. Oh, wait, paint's over here. I luckily know where paint is. Paint. Oh man, wish we slid further. So we're gonna pop in paint, and then we need drain cleaner.
Ow! Take it easy, would ya?
Not drain cleaner, drain clogger. It clogs the drains. Drain clearer. Cleaner. Drain opener, that's what it's called. Drain opener for me is over here. Through here. There's drain opener. No, I don't want to swap it. I want to have it in. And then I need... what's the third item I need? Detergent. Detergent's the third thing I need. Let me add detergent. I really hate that first one. So now I go to my photos that I took on my phone, and I look for detergent, which for me was 8, or not 8, 9. Drain opener, which was 13, so 13 plus 9 is 22. And the last thing I need, just paint. 13 plus 9 equals 22 plus 8 is 30, so 28. Because 30 minus 2. 2, 8. And hopefully this is right. Okay, for some reason it didn't start the reaction. Okay, it did work. So that's methylbenzene. And take this compound to make denitro, baking soda, vinegar, and detergent, which is all close by, luckily. As soon as I can add it. As soon as I can, there we go. Detergent you obviously saw me get already. Detergent. Baking soda is really close. Baking soda is really close by to the detergent. I'm pretty sure it is this right here. And then we need vinegar, which vinegar is close to that orange couch where we picked up the pipe. This right here. This is where vinegar is. Alright, now we have to do a 4. Vinegar is 11 for me. Vinegar is 11 for me. Methylbenzene is 12 for me. So that's 23, not 13, 23. Baking soda is 8. It's 31. And the detergent is also 8. So 39, so 37.
You can't possibly be serious with
And we
a
don't want to go down.
performance like that, right?
Yeah, I definitely did that math wrong. Methylbenzene. Add it, please, or don't. Or don't add it, or don't add it. I don't know why we're not adding it. Oh, why did it... Did it get put on there and then taken off immediately afterwards? What the heck? Okay. Methylbenzene. I definitely have to do this math over. It's going to be 1 off. Baking soda. Does not matter the order you put the chemicals in, by the way. Just as long as you do the math right, it'll mix together correctly. Baking soda. Detergent. And vinegar.
You're worse than the varsity team.
Alright, let's try this again. Detergent is 8, baking soda is 8, so that's 16. Methyl benzene is 12. 16 plus 12 is 28. And vinegar is 11. I don't know. 9 plus 2. I'm pulling out the calc. Calc is short for calculator, just so you know. Plus 2. And then plus 9 plus 3. Baking soda's plus 8. Detergent plus 9. Wait. Have I been saying this plus 8 this entire time? Oh my god. I know why I got it wrong. Okay, that was one off.
Cramping my style.
I read the things wrong, man. I read my numbers wrong. That's gotta be the leading reason for this step to go wrong. I don't know if this step always puts you at 1 HP whenever you get it wrong, or if it's just only while... There we go, we got it right. Or if it's only while, and then we just need denitro and racing fuel. Or if it's only while you have tough enough. If you do this step and you do not have tough enough, I cannot guarantee you that you don't just take it down. Because I've never done the step without tough enough, so I've never failed this step without tough enough. Alright. And then denitro and racing fuel. Racing fuel is 16. And denitro is just to my left. 16 plus 12. So 28. So 26.
Relax, would ya?
2, 6. Okay, or not, because the zombie slightly pushed me. 6.
Worse than the varsity team.
There we go. Then you take the chemical you need,
Corrosive.
which hopefully this is the right one
That's
for
not a
me.
bad thing,
And you
right?
add this in the memoir
Blow 'em
to
bits,
the
Daddy-o.
nuke. And hopefully, yep, that'll, oh wait, I need to catch the parts first.
Beam me, anywhere but
Here we go.
Daddy-o.
And that's the boss fight. Now we're at the boss fight, which
This bad
I'm
boy just needs to charge up, and kaboom goes old Krabby Pants, Daddy-o.
which I was able to beat last time in under 6 minutes. Which I did a little bit of practice to make sure I could do it, and I was able to do it in 6 minutes. But we need to double pack our guns, which means I need to double pack one more gun. I highly suggest mana up, to be honest, just to make this slightly easier.
You're in the right state of mind.
And I'll tell you whenever you can start, whenever you can pop the mana up during the boss fight, just to make the boss fight a little bit easier for you. Cluster grenade is not what I wanted to pick up, actually. That's what I wanted to pick up.
So much more fun being absolutely than being absolutely boring. So let's get
Cash? Give me another grand. Only $100. Not exactly what I was envisioning. Cluster grenades or whatever. Oh, hey, big guy. It wasn't for you to be joining us today.
you're having my style.
Did I kill him or just kill a zombie? Just killed a zombie. There we go. I see you found a lovely space mascot fruit. Spaceland mascot.
Newsflash. Pay no attention to the bimbo in the thrift store dress. She doesn't know what she's talking about.
Save those bullets for
There we go. Frick! I excelled. Alright, let's go double pack and then we'll start the process.
Feast on their souls.
Oh, this isn't that bad. It's just Krogs. Let's go double pack our gun and then we'll get a move on. And if anything, I can always re-roll and pray to God.
We are not shooting behind the scenes footage, so get back on
I can
set so
re-roll
we can
my
film a proper death scene.
my pack and heat, and hopefully it'll give us a good gun, just in case I don't think this is good enough. But I think it is. I think I'm sure she'll do
relax,
fine.
would ya?
Beats the Krogs up pretty good.
Keeping an open mind, Daddy-o.
I only need one of you alive for this. Try and use this. Oh, the death ray cannon is not available. So when would it ever be available? I feel like it would never be available then. Alright, let me start this teleportation sequence. And I have one chance at beating this. So hopefully...
Looks
I
like the
have
toaster
one
just
life to do so. There we go.
Whoa, that worked.
Let's get to work. So the first sequence to this boss fight is this nuke right here. You're basically doing an escort mission, which this can be cut down really, really easily by just leading the nuke to like right around here and coming up here and jumping on top of it. And then you just sit and wait. He will launch more bombs at you after you get through this bridge, so you're going to want to shoot at him a little bit just so you don't go down that way. But otherwise, this is a really simple stage. We're good. chilling. Just because I like bringing all the zombies to the back of here, so I can toss a grenade down before.
Might want to get some of those windows covered up,
Ooh, a free max. I'll pick that up. Don't really need it, but we'll pick it up.
Watch it. I'm not that kind of girl, sugar.
Eventually the zombies will stop spawning.
Never do that again.
There we go. The Godzilla will eat the deal, and then you're going to want to get on this death ray because he has 2 attacks. He has a laser attack which does 2 damage. Don't need to worry about it. It takes way too long to kill you. And then he has a ground pound attack, which will one-tap you. Fair warning, it will one-tap you. So just stay on this one, and it'll always hit like right here. And then for solo, you only need to hit his chest 3 times. Da-da-da. The stage is done. Very simple, very easy. The stage is
I
finished.
do have a few tricks up my sleeves.
You look much better.
And you know he'll be ready for his next stage, to start his next stage, whenever he starts spewing green stuff. Which he should have been doing already. And then you can come here and start the teleportation sequence. You have to go to the bomb to start this. You can't just automatically start it. I'm going to actually activate this, because it just makes it slightly easier. And then he's just going to continuously spew things everywhere. Don't worry about it too much. Don't worry about the goo, just stay back here. Worry about the Krogs. They're more of a threat than the goo is. Whenever the goo gets to up here, he's going to send out 2 more Krog waves. On the second Krog wave is where you would activate your mana up and just book it to the nuke. I'm really not at all regretting picking the EVR. Yeah, see, it's all the way up to the very back now. He's going to send out 1 wave. And then on the second Krog wave, which is that, you're going to want to shoot them all, and then immediately activate your mana up and just start booking it. But I don't get that liberty. I need to wait until he does the lasers.
Relax, would ya?
Which is okay, because I got it. 37582.
This is the grodiest thing like
3,
ever.
3, 7, 5, 5. Okay. It's okay if you fail. You can just go back into it. 3, no. Okay. There we go! And that's Attack of the Radioactive thing.
Any Anybody want shellfish for dinner?
I'm pretty sure I'm never eating shellfish again. Ever.
Ugh, you and me both.
I am really feeling the need to get out of this place. Time period. Whatever you want to call it. Maybe off to somewhere with a little more color.
Ready when you are, my friend.
Ugh! Ugh! This is so nasty. Ugh! Oh, oh.
Oh, shit. If you guys thought the zombies were bad.
What is it? Some kind of big...
Shut up, AJ!
What? What did I say?
To be continued. While I can certainly admire your determination, I've got something far more sinister awaiting you. Celebration brief, as your extinction is nearly upon us all. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Your slow and painful death.
So yeah, that's Attack the Radioactive thing. I know this guide was really crazy, however, it's kind of just, that's just kind of this map. It's a really, really big mix-up of, I feel like it was kind of rushed, to be honest. I don't know when, I think Beast is whenever they started rushing it, which is the next map, which will be the next map I tackle. But this really felt like it could have had a lot more in-depth and cooler Easter egg steps. They just didn't have the time to really bring out their best, which is okay. It still looks great, it still feels great. The map has, it doesn't just, like in a Shaylin Shuffle, there's only one real good training area, and that is the Rat's Lair. In this map we have this one. I would say the poolside's pretty decent. The beach is obviously the best. It's the best training area. But like, there's options. In this map there isn't really... Oh, in Shaylin there wasn't really... Well, in this map they've improved on that. Of course this is a like 12, 14-year-old game, so it's not like anything's going to change. I just love this game, and I'm happy to do these videos, and I thank you, whoever watches this, I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you're looking to do Attack the Radioactive thing, and instead of Mr. Dollar JD somehow, or Mr. Raffle Waffles, I just so happen to be the person you watch. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I guess if this is the series you're watching, I'll see you in Beast from Beyond. Thank you again, and bye-bye.
Elmo.